Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are The Wire. I'm Harry Sutton.
I'm Alantis Williams.
I'm Max Thomas.
And I'm Harry Beck.
We've also provided pitch packs.
Thank you.
So to kick things off, the song choice. The song that will be featured in our music video is called A-Punk by Vampire Weekend. We chose this song because it fits well with our narrative of our music video. It's quite a fast-paced song as well, plenty of rhythm and movement in it, so it can be adapted into our music video quite easily. So the summary and concept, just a brief narrative of what's going on in our music video. It's going to be a group of friends going out to a local pub. They're going to have certain events and encounters on their journey. The song is also included in the show The In-Betweeners. It will feature relatable scenes that hopefully our audience may recognise. The narrative, the song and the music video mixes well, and it follows a certain pattern. So there's 4 people in the band, Vampire Weekend, there's 4 people in the In-Betweeners, and there's 4 people in our music video, which is us. The characters will be shown with quite unique personalities, each personality being different for each person. These can be shown by their actions or the way they dress. So an example, we may have someone reading a map upside down. This can indicate that they might be the dumb one.
So for target audience, the demographic we're targeting are older teenagers and younger adults. We chose this target demographic because it correlates with the In-Betweeners, because obviously they get the humour, it's relatable to them. Also, the narrative of our music video is very relatable to teenagers because they always go out, party, lads on trip, this type of thing, which is obviously part of our music video. We also fall into this target demographic, so we know how to market to them as well, so like through social media and etc.
So for the style is pastiche, it's paying homage to something. In this case, we're paying homage to the In-Betweeners. The narrative is more In-Betweeners, and the style is more focused on our own music video idea. The genre of the song, which is indie rock, can also determine the video style. Our audience can decide whether they like it or not. So for the aesthetic style, we're going for smart casual clothing, nothing too formal. So for example, Harry here, he's got his nice denim jacket on. And he also has his very nice sleek Vans. And that's the sort of style that we're going for.
Right, so similar examples. For this section, I'll be talking about other existing work that has gave us our inspiration. So for the first example, we had the awkward In-Betweeners car journey, which I'd used throughout all their episodes and films. This was a good example because it was a similar shot to our dash cam, which we'll be using throughout our video, and it gives it sort of a comedy effect to our music video as well. The next example we used was from the song Are You Mine by the Arctic Monkeys. The reason we used this, again, because it was filmed in a car by dash cam. Also, this is quickly cut to the beat, which is what we'll be trying to achieve in our music video. And again, the hairstyles and the style of the clothes is something we want to accomplish in our music video. So, the storyboard. This is an overall sequence of shots to give us an overall idea of what the shots are like in our music video. Most of our shots will be eye level, as they're shot from the dash cam and the dashboard in the car. This enables us to have a wide variety of shots. This also means near enough every shot is interior, bar from the ones obviously outside. The shot durations are to try and match with the song, so we can successfully cut to the beat. For our music video, we have created an overall separate storyboard for the chorus of the shots. This goes from 1 minute 5 seconds to 1 minute 10 seconds. It's only a very short snippet of the song, but it gives us an overall idea of how quickly the shots will be done. So it's 0.7 seconds, as you can see on there. Second long for jump cuts. This is because of the pace of the song.
So for shooting script, we used a shooting script to tell us what order we are shooting the shots in. This means it's a different layout to storyboards and focuses more on the order of filming. We haven't done a script, just a shooting script, as we have no dialogue in the video because it's covered by music. The first column shows what order we will shoot, and the second column shows what order they are on the storyboard. This is just the first page of our shooting script, as it is part of our pre-production documents. The whole document is provided in the back of your pitch pack.
So the technical side, we've got a few techniques that we're going to add into our music video. First technique, cutting to the beat. This is going to be quite a popular technique in our music video. We're going to use it at the start of the video and to the end as well. So for example, shutting the car door, that adds more beat and rhythm to the music video. Different camera angles, so the majority of the time we're going to use mid-angle, which is at eye level. On the dashboard, it's a wide view of the car, having to see all the people in it. We're also going to use shaky effects to present a home movie sort of feel. So the cameras, as you can see in front of you, the majority of the time we're going to use the GoPro inside, and we're going to use the Nikon for more exterior shots. So talking about the GoPro quickly, this is Max's own camera, along with the camera holder it's attached to. The holder is a suction cup that attaches anywhere on the windscreen. The camera films in 1080p, meaning good quality footage inside the car. The camera lens is a decent size, meaning that we'll get a good view of all the occupants inside the car, giving a good fisheye view. It's small and practical, making it good for a car scene. Moving on to the Nikon camera. This camera, as I said, is more for exterior shots. It's hired out from the college. It supports full HD recording, has automatic features such as focusing. The camera will be attached to a tripod and a stabilizer if required. Again, them accessories are hired from the college. And there's just pictures of the camera, the stabilizer and the tripod that we're going to be hiring from the college.
So for locations, our location consists of 5 locations. The main 2 are the car and Loughborough. We have put Loughborough down as a location because it's where we'll be driving in the car. So it's just the exterior of the car really. So Ginsel's Farm Carvery is where the final shots will be taken and where the video ends. We had to really think about this location as it has recently reopened and is really busy, so we will have to aim for a less busy day. If that fails, then we have a really suitable backup location in place, so we can definitely shoot and not disrupt our schedule. This can be found on page 10 of the pitch pack. The next 2 locations are Loughborough College and Harry's house. These 2 locations are where members of the group get picked up from. With each location, we have considered health and safety, permissions, and pros and cons. And these 5 locations best suited the criteria. We have come up with 5 backup locations, which can be found on pages 8 to 12 pitch pack. The locations were considered as main locations, but did not make the cut. However, if we have a problem, we can use these locations.
So obviously we need to get a lot of clearances and rights to go ahead with our music video. So the first one is from Excel Recordings. The song A-Punk is owned by them, so they all hold the rights. So we sent them a letter requesting to use it in our video production, as you can see on the board right there. Second one was the pub, the Ginsel's pub. We had to obviously gain clearance for the venue to record in there, so we sent a message or letter to the manager, hoping to get back to us about recording in there, because obviously that's the destined location. Also, in our music video, one of the characters gets picked up from the college, so we wrote to the college requesting we can record on campus. And obviously, because we were going to use Harry's house, because obviously he's getting picked up from there in our music video narrative, so I sent a letter to his parents, obviously the owners of the house, saying we need to use it for our video production. I've told them the times we're going to be using it for and what we need it for. And also, since we're using Loughborough as our location, I wrote to the council, obviously, because we're going to be recording throughout there, even though it's not focused on, it's still in the background throughout the car. And for our backup narrative, in case we didn't get permission for like the pub, the end shot's supposed to be audience walking through the door and it just cuts off. So if we don't get permissions for it, I was thinking everyone could look at the wallets at the end after this long journey getting ready to go out, and the wallets are empty. So it's like a comedic effect at the end after they went through all this trouble. And it's very in-betweeners-esque, as you'd probably expect it, like Neil or someone doesn't have any money to go in the pub. So for scheduling, we've carefully planned out each stage of the production. This is the pre-production phase, part of like a segment of the Gantt chart. The pre-production phase has already obviously been completed. It started on the 9th of January and lasted till the 27th of February. The production phase will commence on the 27th of January and till the 10th of April. And the post-production phase will start from the 17th of April to the 1st of May. The full Gantt chart will be in the information pack. We've also added contingency time just in case we don't meet our deadlines.
So in the documents, I've included one of the pages of the backup locations. So this is the backup location for college. As you can see, it has the address at the top, a picture and a map. It shows what scene it's in, the permissions that we had to get for it, health and safety considerations, and the pros and cons.
So this is the risk assessment document. It shows the location, the possible risks that could occur, and the correct control measures that will hopefully identify them hazards. Also included is if the risk is high or low and the people who might be affected. So this example here I had to do for Loughborough College. There's 3 lists of hazards, so I'll do the top one for example. Driving around the college car park. It may be quite a high risk of maybe hitting someone's car or maybe hit someone in extreme circumstances. The people who might be affected are the students, the teachers, members of the public, and possibly other road users. And the control measures are just obey all college car park regulations and things like that. So it's just a basic guideline of what to expect and how to control it.
So this is like the full-blown Gantt chart, which I've said in the information pack. So obviously we've colour-coded everything so it's easy to follow, and I've also labelled everyone's like names. Obviously you can't see that well, but it's in the pack. So like, for example, all of us will be involved in the production, but like for scan locations, Max would only be doing that. So for distribution, I was thinking like YouTube and Facebook, because it's popular with our target demographic, teenagers, always on like social media and YouTube. Like they could share it with their friends, like it, it's self-promotion, it's also free. And like with YouTube, it has the chance of going viral, more exposure, so that it probably bring more income to XL Recordings for their track, which would probably be a bonus for them as well. And for platforms, like these days, people are always on smartphones, laptops, and even smart TVs now, which are very popular with like our target demographic, like teenagers always on their phones. And that's about it, to be honest.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks very much.